wasn't true. But in Hebrew, Daniela said that. Wait, where'd that one go? Okay, so I just want to set the record. I just want to make sure clear on something. The last live, nobody even mentioned her name until she came in on Yakira's account. That you know what she gets that from Team Jesus, because what Team Daniela does over there is they look for something to play victim for, and then they run with it for the whole day, and that's what she's doing. So once again, the videos are on YouTube. You can. Nobody mentioned her name first. It blows my mind how everything must be about her. It is eye opening. And in Hebrew, that I should not call her out for her shit because of what happened in Australia. Interesting. After October 7th, she had no issues fighting with literally everybody on the fucking app. Literally everybody on the fucking app. And once again, to be clear, there has not been one person that has messaged me and said, Dave, stop. No, that's a lie. One technically did. Okay, and her exact message wasn't really a overwhelming, convincing message. It says, Dave, love you, but you've dragged her enough. Please stop. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm just getting started now. To be clear, last live, nobody mentioned anyone by name at all. So good luck. W Jewish Bacon Queen, by the way, what an actual queen. Okay. Why are you saying W her? Jewish Bacon Queen talks shit on me nonstop. Does she not? Is she not on record as fucking despising me as well? Which, whatever. I mean, more power to you. Who now? Oh, she called it out with today. What does that mean? She's the worst for real. Who? Jewish Bacon Queen? I can't comment either way, to be honest. Yes, Jewish Bacon Queen is the worst. I don't know enough about her. I was just told she talks shit on me. But that's a very long list. Just size a bot. So you're so good that bots are talking shit on you? That's tremendous. 100%. Dusty, I agree with you there. And it amazes me that people could go whine and bitch when nobody even mentioned their name. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Hi, Nicholas. How are you? Ilhan Omar is live on CNN right now. Yakir, once again, I just want to be clear. Nobody mentioned Daniela's name until you came in. And now she's crying. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Imagine saying that though. And once again, I don't know what was really said. Imagine saying that nobody should call out your bullshit because of what happened in Australia. Meanwhile, for 2 years on this app after October 7th, you did nothing. You did nothing but fight with Jews, right? You did nothing but call people's jobs, right? Remember when you did that? Your friends message people's family members because of emojis in the chat. And the weird thing is you have all these people W call Java. I mean, whatever. If that's your thing, and obviously that's what goes on over there, I just don't get it. But then you turn around and say, well, you shouldn't call me out for my bullshit because of what happened in Australia. Imagine that. Imagine saying to anybody else on this app that you have Jews fighting. Is that not, what is that? Would you say that's ironic? Just simple question. Who has fought, Yakir, who has fought with more Jews? Me or people from your household? Like, be honest. Name a Jew that I have fought with. Pin a notice for, what does that say? What the fuck did that say? Hello, Yakir? Is this thing on? It's a good idea to call the people's wives here. W me. No shame to your game, bro. Whose wife did you call? Okay, wait. Okay, all right. So there you go. So you, and I'm laughing and I apologize because I don't like it. But let's just recap, okay? You guys have called people's wives. You guys have called people's jobs. You have messaged family members. But I'm the problem? Don't ask questions. You won't. I mean, come on. Too funny, man. You can't. Just listen. I'm just going to say this. Yakir, I got nothing but respect for you. I've always said that you deserve a medal of some sort. I don't know what medals they give out over there in Israel, but you deserve a medal. And you're a good man, but you should not be doing that shit. Okay? You guys respond to everything. And just tell me, once again, who gives a fuck what Dave says, but calling somebody's wife, calling somebody's job, messaging family members, like, I don't know. So that is not right. Justice for Margot. So what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to spend at least 10, 15 minutes and I'm going to criticize anyone who sits with Team Daniela over there, meaning Team Jesus. America deserves to be great. God sent us Trump to make that happen. G Diddy. Does that say G Diddy? Yes, it does. Amen. Trump demands loyalty because he can't earn respect. I could relate that to somebody on this app. Interesting. I love God the most, but my love for Trump, who is saving Christianity, is a close second. That's true. That's awesome, G Diddy. God bless you. Trump is a boss. Amy, how are you, love? The age of consent. That's dumb, G Diddy. A Bombi like a little sheep sitting over there. When's the podcast dropping? Oh no. Do you think Trump swallowed for taste or spit and wait? Nah. Listen, no. Just no. Trump can only beat women. So why would they run Harris? Riddle me that. You said you was closing for the day, and then two messages piqued my interest. One, that I cannot criticize somebody because of what happened in Australia. That doesn't make sense. And then it was in Hebrew at NYC. Joe's live. Daniela is saying that you make Jews fight. Excuse me. Let's go through the list of Jews that I have fought with on this app. Feel free to name them. Anybody? One, Daniela. All right. Any other Jewish people I have fought with? And when I say fought with, I mean that I actually engage with. Jews talking shit on me, that doesn't count because I ignore it. All right. So let's go through the list of, once again, I'm waiting for names. Give me the list of Jews I have fought with. I'm waiting. Any names? Yeah, but you want people to dislike her. What does that mean, Bombi? So, all right, still waiting. Still waiting for any serious answers. We're putting together a list of Jews I have fought with. Z Justice. Yes. Well, to be fair, that wasn't much of a fight. I just told that son of a bitch off, and I haven't heard from him since. Okay, I'll give you Z Justice. No problem. All right. Any other names before we close that up? Number one, Z Justice. Number two, Daniela. Anybody else? Any other Jews that I have fought with? Not Jewian. All right. Are we good to close it or? All right, so no. All right, so go ahead, Tariq Nasheed. That's actually funny. Kobe's not Kobe, not the little racist black girl. All right, so then let's go to okay, so two people on my side. Please rattle off the list of names that Daniela have fought with Jewish people wise. Go ahead. Court. Me. Me. All right, so she called Court's job. Yakir called somebody's wife. somebody else in her circle has messaged family members on TikTok. W me, of course you care. All right, so just the two things I want to address. Three things, actually. Number one, nobody mentioned anybody's name until Yakir came in. All right, the video is on TikTok. You could go watch it yourself. So, whatever. So, imagine going and bitching and moaning. All right? Who's up me? Who are you three? Who are you three? I got you. Okay, don't know who you are. All right, so point number one, nobody mentioned her until Yakir mentioned her. That's number one. Point number two, to say uh, to say that nobody should criticize her. Chaotic, I'll talk about that in a second. Remind me, don't let me forget. To say that nobody can criticize her because uh because of what happened in Australia. And what happened in Australia, believe me, I've been on these Muslims' necks on both apps nonstop. So I'm not excusing that. But to say that you cannot get criticized because of what happened in Australia, that is a joke. When after October 7th, I could think of somebody that did nothing, and I mean nothing, but fight every day with their own. Three, I have no clue who you are. I'm not bringing you up unless I know who you are. I'm leaving. Oh no, I'm going to be devastated. Some lurk account is leaving. I'm so sad. Okay, so try me, Daniela, bashing the fuck out of you. Okay, that's fine. But I just want to address those 3 points, right? One, it is crazy to say that I'm the one that is fighting Jews or fighting with Jews. That's funny. That is hilarious, right? When we could easily name 20 Jewish people that she has tangled with. Bring me in, Dapper. Three, I have no clue who you are. Oh, is this White Rabbit? That's got to be White Rabbit. If he's saying bring me and Dapper up, that's got to be Rabbit.
Okay. So, how do you want me to say the I told you so? Didn't I told you? You're going to get yourself into a lot of shit with them. I told
Yeah,
you from
but
day one.
no. Hold on. I'm not in a lot of shit with anybody.
Oh, go check the
No,
live that they're talking about you. Go check it right now.
but hold on one second. White Rabbit. I'm not worried about it. They
Oh, I know
can't
you don't worry about it.
they can't contact my boss, right? I don't work for
Dave,
anybody.
same here.
They
Same here.
they
I was
cannot do anything.
same. I
Okay,
was never
so it
scared
is
of
what it
them.
is.
I was
I
never
just want
scared of
to.
them.
I'm not saying you were. I'm just pointing out the fact for anybody to sit there and say that I'm the problem. It is absolutely crazy.
Yes, and the
Okay,
fact that
go.
Dave, when they saw you coming to my panels and having fun, not anything political, not anything about anything else. We had literally fun in my lives. You remember those days when you and Sav used to come? We're making fun, we're bringing girls, talking about a lot of nonsense. No politic, no nothing, no Muslims, no religious, no nothing. They didn't like it. This is why they bring you against me, and you go and you fell for it. And now they're doing the same to you.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. You did some crazy shit. Like
I didn't did
let's
any
not go
shit,
down this road. Let's not go down this road that you're Mr. Innocent, please.
I'm
Okay,
not innocent, but
once again, Rabbit, I'm not going down that road. Okay,
all right.
it is what it is. It is what it is. It's all good. I just want to just say that the fact that we're sitting there saying that Dave is fighting or causing fights. No, no, no. I will never understand how I'm the problem. When
You know when you become a problem? You know when you become a problem? When you picked a side. I remember your
I never
first
pick
day.
sides. I never pick
You
sides.
picked a side,
I never
Dave.
pick
The
sides.
second you're sitting only with one side and you
What do you
pick
mean one
Chaimar, which I'm not
side?
a big fan. Let me explain. When you choose a Depper or Chaimar on Daniela, and when you choose Daniela
Oh,
on
shut
Chaimar
the
or
fuck
anything
up.
else, yes,
Shut.
you
Okay.
did. Yes, you did.
No, Rabbit. Listen to me.
That made you
You.
the fire. That brought you the fire. I'll be honest with you. When you like very
Okay.
neutral
Okay.
and you bring
Okay.
all the sides, I don't know. If you
Okay.
don't like,
Rabbit. It is what it is, Rabbit. I appreciate you. I mean, once again, for you to come up here and act like you're whatever, it doesn't really matter. And ask Daniela how many times I told her stop hanging out with anti-Semitic assholes. Stop fighting with your own. All privately. All privately. Just say you're sorry. Say I'm sorry. Oh, fuck yeah, Rabbit. Okay? How many times did I say stop fighting with your own? But yet, we play victim. You're no. It's like a black American that plays victim nonstop. Nonstop plays victim. You can't criticize me after what happened in Australia. I'm running panels talking about it. Okay, because you're running panels talking about what happened in Australia, that erases weeks and months of nonstop fighting with your own? What? Remember just a few weeks ago when you got into it with Gemma? Remember just a few weeks ago you got into it with somebody as innocent as paparazzi? She mastered that's pretty good. How is that possible? Oh, Dave, let's move on gracefully. Free Iran, I ran my life. Let me give you a fucking recap, Free Iran. You ready? All right, write this down. I want you to take notes, Free Iran, if you can. If you can, take notes. If not, I understand. If you're walking the dog or whatever, I get it. So here's the recap. I ran my live normally. A couple friends came in here. I was asking questions. Daniela's name was never mentioned until Yakir came in here. All right. I said nothing offensive. I said nothing personal. Nothing. And then I end my live and I get two messages that caught my eye. In Hebrew at NYC Joe live, Daniela is saying that you make Jews fight. Coming from the person that has fought with just about every Jew on this app, hint, it's not me. All right? You have Yakir confessing in the chat that he has called somebody's wife on this app. W me, Dave. All right, there you go. So is that ironic? What would you call that, Free Iran? That I'm the problem. Yeah, you could roll your eyes. You could do whatever you want. Okay? I'm the problem. Make it make sense. Then, for somebody to say, because of what happened in Australia, you should not be criticizing. You should not be criticizing me. What? This is from the person that after 10-7 did nothing but fight with Jews on this app. Did nothing but burn bridges on this app. Once again, to be clear, there has been one person. I said zero earlier. There technically was one. And it wasn't a very valiant effort. Okay? Not many people are messaging me saying, hey, Dave, We respect Daniela. Stop it. Yeah, Carissa, this isn't Carissa. This has nothing to. Yeah, just Carissa. Come back later on tonight, okay, baby? I love these people that just stumble in. And I said to Daniela multiple times, "You look like a jackass." Okay, very directly. You look like a jackass hanging out with people that are saying anti-Semitic things. You look like a jackass. Point blank. Daniela, stop fighting with people you mostly agree with. Stop doing it. Did she stop? No. Oh, I'm glad you asked, Fairbrand. Hold on one second. I could play a video for you. That's not a problem. I'm a big fan. And ironically, Fairbrand, this is actually somebody that you are friends with. So, all right, here we go. It's all queued up. The most anti-Semitic shit. All right, so just to set the scene, this is Kapora criticizing me, and that's fine. You want to criticize me, no problem. He's criticizing me for platforming Julian, and I'll let you hear for your. Let me take headphones out. All right, so here we are. That he said, and yet he still panels him on a daily basis. All right. Over here, if anybody says something about Jewish or Christian, they get dropped. His words, if anybody says anything about Jewish, whatever the fuck that is, like whatever the fuck is, about Jewish people, I think he meant, but I think he's a little off. Regardless, anybody that says anything about Jewish, I drop them right away. All right, so. Without hesitation. When have you ever seen me bringing a pro pally and back? Well, I've been waiting for this. All right, and this video is on my story. Kudos to Jackie once again for putting it together. The edits, top notch. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. Even a woman whose husband was overseas, yada yada yada. So keep in mind, he said he wanted to criticize me for platforming Julian, and I quote, "Anybody that criticized Jewish, his words, not mine, dropped right away." And in this part two of the video, he is sitting there with Goy Father, who I'd never even heard of until this video, but apparently he's a big anti-Israel, anti-Semitic person. So what? So wait. So you're telling me the Jews allow child marriage? Yeah. Evan High's off East. Oh hell no, bro. The free allow child marriage, bro? No, bro. The minimum, bro. Oh my god, bro. Listen to me, bro. Not child marriage. That is disgusting. It's not child marriage. That is disgusting, bro. Fucking disgusting. Okay, that's not child marriage. What do you think you saw right now? That is a disgusting, bro. You guys are fucking pagans. Child marriage. You guys are pagans. What do you see there that the show? All right, so that was Kapora dropping the Jewish people on the panel. Put the drama background up. Yeah, that's probably best because people are probably coming in here ready to talk Trump, and I'm ready to fucking bash the fuck. All right, hold on. Let me put my headphones back in. All right, so here we go. So the recap for that video, once again, it's on my story for everybody to see. Very simple. Kapora is criticizing me for platforming Julian, which is fair. I have no problem with it. He says anybody that criticizes Jewish, his words, not mine. No, whatever. Doesn't make sense in English, but maybe it translate. Whatever. It doesn't matter. They get dropped right away. Jackie plays a video of the Goy Father bashing Jews and then dropping the Jews on the panel. All the times that I've had Julian up here, I've never once dropped people like Daniela or whoever is debating him, and then allowed Julian to speak uninterrupted. All right, so I don't know. I'm intrigued on this one, Ariel.
What, Dave?
What's
Look,
up,
you good
Ariel?
enough? I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What's going on?
Pleasantries. You got enough Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans that you can debate on. I mean, really, it's enough. You don't need. I don't see
Oh, I'm
Daniela
so
on your
sorry.
head.
Ariel, how many times did you say that to your hero Daniela as she was fighting with every Jew on this app?
I
How
actually
many
did.
times? You did.
I
Did
actually
you?
did.
Okay.
I Yes, I
Oh,
did.
okay. Oh,
Yes, I
interesting.
actually did.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and if you will ask her, she will concede. Not concede. She will agree to what I'm telling you now. I actually asked her to demote this whole thing,
Well, guess what?
and I'm
That
being
makes
and I,
two people that she didn't listen to because I told her for weeks privately, stop fighting with people you agree with. Okay, she did not listen. She did not listen to you. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you. But for her to go on a panel and for her to say, I'm the one fighting with Jews, how is that possible, Ariel?
no, I don't think you're fighting with Jews. I've heard that I've been in your life maybe once or twice, and I'm not going to tell you how to run your life. I actually think you're running your life fun, quick, and you don't let anybody
Ariel,
yep too much.
You know Ariel. So once again, regardless of how I run my lives, okay, I'm not the one fighting with Jewish people. Even though there are plenty of Jewish people that talk shit on me, and that's fine. Go for it. Okay.
So
If I'm responding, once again, I have every right to respond to this one when I specifically told her stop fighting with people you agree with, and if you want to sit there and try and save her, I appreciate it, but it's not going to help.
no, what I'm going to say is one thing. Let her fight with her own people, and you'll fight with your own people.
Very
Number
good,
A, B, and C. That's it.
very good.
You got
Okay,
enough Muslim Democrats, Black Americans to fight with. They're coming to your life every day, whether it's Julian
yeah,
Dayatollah
I'm
or
gonna I'm gonna add a different letter. I'm gonna add another letter to that, and I think
no.
the letter
Please,
D
please
will
don't.
stand for Daniela. Okay, that no, Ariel, I'm
There's
telling
no
you.
need for that.
Okay, you're not gonna,
Okay.
Ariel. You're not gonna. This is exactly what happened, Ariel. You're not gonna sit there and say that I was talking shit on you during my live. Okay, when nobody mentioned her fucking name until her husband came in here. All right, and you're
Her
not gonna
husband is
sit
a
there.
husband. It's not her.
Okay. Well, magically,
Make a
Yakir was
difference
speaking.
between the two.
Well, not really, but magically, for the first time ever, Yakir was speaking or typing perfect English. First time ever. You do you think that's ironic?
So what do you think? You think Daniela is typing on the name of Yakir? Is that what you're saying?
Do you think that's possible?
Everything is possible, but it
Of
stays
course.
hypothetically. I don't know, but I definitely don't think that that's what happens. Yakir is
So what?
Yakir and Daniela is Daniela.
Of course,
They are
very good.
married, but that
Yakir is
doesn't make
Yakir,
them one.
Daniela is Daniela. 100% accurate. However, what are the odds that I've never seen Yakir type in perfect English until the first time I'm running a live and Daniela is blocked? What are the
I
odds?
don't know. I'm not such a religious follower to every life
You
that
don't
one
have
is
to be
speaking about
religious.
the
You
other
don't have to
one.
be religious. What are the odds that Yakir, once again, I have no beef with Yakir. What are the odds for the first time in all these, in over a year that I've had Yakir in my chat? What are the odds that the first time Yakir is speaking perfect English, it's today? What are the odds?
I don't know. I didn't follow
Okay, let
Yakir
me check my
comments in the last month.
okay. My calculator says it's one in about 12 trillion. All right,
That's the
Ariel,
odds.
that's the odds. That's what my calculator says.
Okay. Do you have any forecast for the future? Do you really want to add a D?
Yes,
D for what?
yes.
I don't think that would. Well, that means that you want to keep it on, and it will go nowhere.
Oh,
Honestly, it will
I'm
go
I'm
nowhere.
so sorry.
It
I'm so sorry, Ariel. Whenever she was up there saying I'm the one fighting with Jewish people, did you go up there and say I'm so sorry, Daniela? There's a very long list of Jews you have fought with on this app. There's a long list of Jews you have doxxed. Did you go up there and say that, Ariel?
I'm not a doxer and I'm not aware of any doxing. What I'm saying is let Daniela
What? You're
fight
not
her
a
own
weird?
Jewish people.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me
All right,
finish.
Ariel.
Let me
Ariel,
finish.
this conversation is going nowhere. If you're gonna sit there and play oblivious,
No,
I
I'm not
find
playing
that
oblivious.
oh, okay. You agree
All I'm
Daniela has
saying
fought.
is,
Wait, I'm sorry. Answer directly if you can,
okay,
sir. Just Daniela
I
has fought
will.
with a lot of Jewish people on this app.
I
True or
agree.
false? Okay, very good. So
Of course
why
it's
not
true.
go up
So did
there?
you. So did
Okay.
you. Fought with so
No,
many Americans, Muslim Democrats, and Black Americans. Yes.
no problem. And if Daniela went up on a panel and said Dave is fighting with Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans, I would not be live right now. But whenever she sits
Okay,
there and
great.
says that I am fighting Jews, I find that comical.
Well, I don't think you fight Jews.
Okay, thank you.
As far as I was in, as far as I was in your lives, I didn't see you fighting Jews.
Well,
You're
I
fighting the
took
Muslims
correct.
indirect. I mean, directly. Exactly. So I don't have
Once
any
again, if
complaints
she
about
said
that.
that, I would have no problem with that. Okay, so I have if she would have said Dave's an asshole, he's fighting with Muslims, Democrats, Black Americans. Okay, I would not be live right now. But the second that the whenever making Jews fighting with Jews, that's when I'm back live to get on people's necks.
Okay,
Okay,
can I make a suggestion? Instead of
uh, of
adding D
course.
for D, put an H for Hamas and T for terrorism. That will bring
Okay,
you many more interesting arguments here.
okay. So
It's an app,
Ariel,
after all. It's an app.
right. So Ariel, this is how it goes, right? I will always get the last word in. Okay, so I
Okay.
will run my live. If it gets back to me that Daniela or that fat slob Kapora mentions me, I'll start back up another live and get on both their fucking necks. So you could deliver that message, and I appreciate you as always, sir. You're always kind.
Thank you very much for that, Dave. I just
Thank
gave a
you, Ariel.
suggestion. That's it.
You're a good man, and I appreciate that. And by no
Thanks.
means am I upset with you or anything of the sort. You're a good
No,
man.
no, I understand that. But, I'm not trying to be a peacemaker here, and I'm not trying to make a ceasefire, because
Hmm.
obviously you have the big ego, Daniela has the big ego,
Oh, I
but
have
it
the
goes
biggest.
nowhere to any direction. Well,
Oh, it's gonna
fine,
go
because you have
somewhere.
the last word.
Correct.
You have the last word, of course, got a big ego. After I'll drop, you can talk to me about me, for instance, but it's okay. I
Wait, did
appreciate
you
you
say
in that
after
manner.
you drop, I'm going to talk about? No, I'm not going to talk about you at all.
No, no, I know, no. I'm joking about the
Oh, okay.
last that you're gonna have the last word. Of course, you can have the last word.
No,
Anybody, but
I'm an
it's
Aquarius.
endless.
I got you. So
I'm
that's how it goes,
Sagittarius.
Ariel. I
I'm
will, I will,
Sagittarius.
I will run my live, and if it gets back to me, if Big Danny or Little Danny mentions my name, I'm back out for blood. Okay.
Okay, can I make a try?
Try for what?
Can I make a try to talk to Daniela, not to mention your name, and
Yeah.
then you will not
Yes.
mention me?
Of course. Of course you
Okay,
can.
okay,
I have no problem
okay.
with that. And tell her
I'm not.
I don't want to hear it in translation. I don't want to hear it in Hebrew. I don't want to hear it in
No,
any
I
fucking
understand.
language. Okay, just making
I
sure.
understand. You're smart enough to understand hints and undercover all kinds of little,
I'll be honest, I'm not. I'm
little
dumb
words.
as fuck. People just message me the
No, 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 no,
translation.
no, 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 no. No, I'm not talking about Hebrew. In English, you perfectly understand the little hints. So I will speak to her. I don't have any influence on her. I'm just a friend of hers. But
Of
I
course.
understand the situation and I understand that it goes nowhere. Why? Because you're in America, she's in Israel, like I am, and it goes nowhere. It's just going to be like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it will end. And it doesn't do good to no one. To no one. unless it's viewers here and viewers there, and coins are running from here to there, etc. But it's from person to person, it will go nowhere. So I will speak to Daniela, and I'll
Okay,
come back
very
to you.
good. All right, Ariel. I
Okay?
appreciate you as always, sir.
Cool.
You're a good man.
Likewise. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
All the
Thank you.
best.
Oh, sorry, Ariel. All right, listen, I understand, Ariel. And once again, Ariel, I will say this. Keep in mind, I was always the peacemaker. Okay? I'm the one that told her, stop it. Stop going after people you mostly agree with. And for her to take, once again, the recap, nobody mentioned fucking Daniela. Nobody mentioned Daniela at all. Yakir came in, okay, and said, why are you mentioning my wife? Nobody mentioned your fucking wife. Okay? All right? You could go to the YouTube. It's video 3 of 3 today. All right? So, no, and for her to go and say to people that I'm the one fighting with Jews, that is crazy. Now, I get it. There's a lot of Jewish people that don't like me. I have never, with the exception of Z Justice, I have never responded to anybody. And that's what happens, right? Is she thought I wouldn't fucking respond, and I'm responding. All right, it's that simple. And do you know how many people that talk shit on me that I easily could have ran alive, talk shit on them? I could have easily allowed their opposition to come up and dox them or do whatever the fuck they wanted. Nope, not me. Did not do it once at all. Imagine saying, because of what happened in Australia, you can't call out bullshit. And to somebody's credit, and if they want to take credit for it, if they're here, they could take credit for it. But what they said, and spot on, because she's embarrassed that of what I'm calling her out for, she's going to try and paint you out to be anti-Semitic. Okay? And come on. All right? And keep in mind, whenever Z Justice called me anti-Semitic, Daniela said, no way in hell he's anti-Semitic. Now she wants to go around and hint at the fact that I could be anti-Semitic because I'm calling out her bullshit after what happened in Australia. How big of a joke is that? And once again, I wish this person would, if they're listening, would take credit for it, because whenever they said it to me, I didn't even acknowledge it. I obviously remember it, but they fucking nailed that one. They nailed it. What did you call her out on? I don't know. I need Chuchi? Why do you say I need Chuchi? Is Chuchi not a fan of hers? I don't need help. I don't need help. This isn't going to turn in. This isn't fucking Kapora's live where it's going to be 9 people bashing one person. I don't need help. I could easily. Do you know how many people would love to come up here and bash the fuck out of her? Who that? Jamie, who are you, Jamie? I would be one. Well, like, why would I allow people? I don't need people coming up and pointing out the obvious. There is one person on this app that has fought with 99% of the people that I know. One person. It's not White Rabbit. Let me up. Who are you, James? Whose lurk account are you? And I'm telling you, regardless of what you want to say, okay, the most eye-opening thing to me was not one person messaged me and said stop. There were more people, way more people, saying it's about time. All right. So if you want to spend 20 hours on this app bashing me, then bash me. Jamie, who the fuck are you? Go, Swagoo. Don't say anything crazy.
No, I'm just here to make peace, as you always know. But
You
listen,
never miss an opportunity. What the fuck are you talking about?
listen for the
Well, hold on,
135 people
hold on
here.
1 second. Hold on. Twix, let me tell you what I called her out for, okay? A couple weeks ago, something happened and she accused me of saying something. I said to her, "Are you sure I said that?" And I said, "I'll put it up on YouTube." And it got and that's the third time she did it to me, and all three times was a lie. So instead of her saying, "Hey, I'm sorry, I misunderstood what happened," what she did, she quadrupled down. Even after everybody went and watched the YouTube, and she was wrong. She lied. Okay, and there are people on this app that their natural instinct is to lie. Okay, the one day, remember there was shit going on where she had to translate something, and she put up a fake translation where her fellow Jewish people were messaging me, "Dave, please don't let her do this. We're gonna lose credibility." Okay, and that goes back to once again, it doesn't matter. I don't need to give them any fucking clout, but it was a translation of something from Hebrew to English, and I had to like cut it off because they're messaging me that she's flat out lying. The natural instinct of certain people is to lie, lie, lie. Go, Dapper.
No, I mean, I just want to say that every time there was a fight or drama or argument in this TikTok, Dave has always tried to make peace between people, and he said that we have more in common, than you don't, and we're here to fight the enemy, so we got to make peace between each other. I don't understand why people are saying that you're the cause of drama. You never caused any drama. Did you hold drama lives? So people can talk their piece and maybe come to an agreement and make peace. Yes, you did, but you never started drama, right? There is one person that's always been starting drama and has been fighting with everybody. And if you're naive and you're not smart enough to understand how she does it, that's your problem, right? She sends her little doggy, right, in the comments attacking everybody, right? And then when you hit back, there's a fight and drama, and then she opens up lives and talks about it. Why? Because she wants the views. The views bring her coins, right? And that's all there is to it. So, Dave is always trying to make peace between everybody. For the past year and a half that I known him, I've even had a little argument with him, about a year ago. He never came back at me. He apologized. I apologized to him, and we moved on. And
We
that's
got
how,
into it for a good 5 minutes.
yeah,
We
that's
said
it.
some rude things to each other, and once again, I have no beef with anybody. I'm just telling you that I will have my life here, and it's done. However, if it gets back to me once again that Daniela opens her fucking mouth in any language, or if that fucking slob, that anti-Semitic cock-sucking prick Kapora says one fucking word, I'll get on both your fucking necks. Okay, I'll get fucking Chain in here. I'll get Jackie in here. I'll have Dapper, Court, you name it. I'll fucking have a celebrity panel.
Yeah. And I guarantee you he's going to have 400 people in the views. And he doesn't need to buy views like Daniela did the other night. Okay. So I don't understand why people are fucking with Dave. He's a angel, right? What he did
Shut
for
up,
the Jewish
okay,
community.
Dapper, I love you, Dapper. Okay, get the
Well,
fuck out of here. He's an angel. Get the fuck out of here. And keep in mind, Dapper said to my face, okay, he said, "Look, Dave, I do talk shit on you behind. I do it behind your back because I still want to appear on your panel once in a while." He said it, so it is what it is. All right, so stop bluffing, Dave, like Dapper. Bluffing in which way? Not me responding to Napster. What the fuck? How do you let Dapper play with? How's he playing with my mind? This has nothing to do with Dapper Yakir. You could say whatever you want about Dapper. Dapper has fought with a handful of Jewish people, still more than I have. Okay? But there is one person on this app that has fought with dozens and dozens and dozens of them. Who is the common denominator? This could be another peace offering. Yes, Michael.
I was just listening. Um, I just take a minute here. Look, everybody that she's fought with, it seems like everybody else has fought with at some point or another. I think almost anybody
Not
has,
me?
probably not you, yeah. But and I think about like all the times, we're on live and she would have to drop the live and go to a shelter because the Houthis were firing drones over her head, or when Iran was attacking in the drones and they run to shelters. This kind of molds your way of thinking a bit different than you and I. So she's a bit on edge. She's sharp. She's very aggressive at times, but she's Daniela. And you know what? Let me tell you something, Dave. One time there was a live I joined, and it was somebody who was very once closely connected to you. You may know who I'm talking about. And I listened for a while, and I started to form an opinion based on what I was hearing in that live. And I was only on there for like a minute and a half, and I dropped. And you know who messaged me and said, hey, stay out of it. You don't know the whole story, and don't make judgment based on what you just heard in that live. It was Daniela.
Of course. Of
She
course.
was messaging me saying, "Hey, stay out of it. You don't know the whole story." And I said, "Fair enough." And I didn't, and I forgot, and I just moved on from it. I forgot all about it. I would
Okay.
just say, look, everybody's got issues on this app. Everybody does things a certain way, but I believe Danielle is a good person.
Of course. I'm not saying she's a bad person, to be clear. All I'm saying is flat out the way she has acted over the last few weeks, from lying, just flat out, she's a liar. Okay. She has lied. All right. Even whenever I went and posted the proof, she still quadrupled down. Okay. I appreciate you, Michael. I understand what you're saying. Okay. But for you to sit there and say, well, listen, she's over there in Israel. There's a lot of people in Israel that are on this app and they do not act like that. I'm sorry. So it does not
Okay, Dan.
justify. Am I wrong?
Look, I can't speak to what you're talking about because I don't know the details. I wasn't involved. I'm not
Michael,
endorsing lying.
you
I'm not endorsing lying of anybody.
no, no,
Okay,
no. Go
I will
back
put
to
that.
your initial statement. You said, I remember we were in lives and she had to go to a bomb shelter because of the drones hovering or
Multiple
the
times.
drones coming in. 100%. And I agree with you. But there's a lot of people that live in the state of Israel that you and I both know. They do not act like her. They do not sit there and fight with fucking everyone.
Dave, would you admit? Would you acknowledge that she is probably also the most attacked person on either side? She gets told the most vile shit and just unrelentlessly attacked by people like Dapper and others. And you could make a long list of people who just say the most vile things and make up shit and lies about her and her family. You
Okay.
know, it it
I,
it 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 changes the way you approach things. And I'm just saying, maybe this will pass, maybe it won't. I don't know, but that's just my take. That's the way I see it.
and I appreciate your take. You know that I got, just like Ariel, I got a lot of respect for you. But just answer your own question. Just take a step back and say, why is it that these people, they are not vile to anybody else on this app, really, especially a pro-Israeli? All right, why are they so vile towards her? What did she do to invoke that kind of reaction? Once again, Dapper and everybody, nobody's an angel. Okay, nobody's perfect. There's guilt everywhere. But there has to be something there that all these people that are normally very good to people that are pro-Israeli are so vile towards her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would say I don't know the answer to that. I would know that there's people who've been very vile to me. Uh, there's people just vile for no reason. I don't know.
Dapper
Maybe I've been told I'm a
is hang up. Do you want
weirdo.
an answer from
I've been
him?
told I'm a weirdo for hanging around Jews.
Yeah, but
If I,
that's nothing, Michael. Dapper is in the queue. Do you want an answer from him, Michael?
what about Dapper?
Michael Haas?
Yeah, I'm
Dapper
here.
is in the queue. Okay, do you want to hear his response, or were you just asking a rhetorical question and no answer needed?
To be honest, I really don't care much about what Dapper has to say.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to move on, but I appreciate you, Michael.
Yep. Okay, thanks.
All right. Thank you, brother. Okay. Drop. Yakir, stop. Okay, so the summary is very simple, right? I have said multiple times how the fuck we ended up here. It's very simple. You're not going to sit there and just flat out lie. Okay, there's been multiple instances. Okay, there was a time where somebody was responsible for translating a document and she flat out lied. Where two people that I have a lot of respect for said, Dave, please stop her. She's going to make us lose credibility. All right, I'm not going to go into when it happened, but if you guys have been here long enough, you will know what I'm talking about. All right, there's not many times where she had to translate something from Hebrew to English. All right, so it is what it is. So it's very simple. Like I said to Ariel, I will always get the last fucking word. Okay, so the ball was in your court. You shut your fucking mouth. Okay, that's Slob Kapora and Daniela. All right, it's that simple. If you get time, Queen Chambers. Why are listen? I don't need any. I don't need any commentary. Like Queen Chambers. It doesn't really matter. Not ooh. And just looking at the different screenshots, and once again, there are people I won't even mention them by name, but the comments that they were putting earlier today in whose live is this? NYC Joe, and I have no beef with Joe, so I don't even know. Nobody said anything negative about Joe, but the fact that you guys just sit there and act as if I'm the problem. Are you guys new? Wake the fuck up. Are you guys new? I'm the problem whenever she has done nothing. She has done nothing but fight with people she mostly agrees with. Okay, you could say, well, Dave, you host Drama Lives and you host Julian. That's fine. Criticize me. But you know what I never did? I was never caught lying, faking a translation. I never sat there and doxed somebody that I agree with. I never called somebody's job. I never called somebody significant other. But that, and Yakir has been in here the whole time bragging that he called somebody's wife. What is wrong? What is going on? And once again, if that was a terrorist, I would say that's not good. I would not even do that. I had a chance to put Ask the Deflector on blast. One of his mods or somebody emailed me with some long sob story. I still didn't do that. Okay? But you have Daniela and Yakir calling jobs, calling wives. What is going on? And and then you still have people acting as if Daniela has done nothing wrong on this app. Look at, I don't know why there's an account that is posting videos of old clips and shit like that, fighting non-stop with Jewish people. But I'm the problem? Make it make sense. Replace Muslims with, bro, okay, hold on. Court said earlier to change the fucking picture. Effects. There we go. Please stop attacking our sister. Not fair. D Hispanic. I appreciate what you're saying, kind sir. I just hope to God that you have spent the last 2 years saying to her, please stop attacking my fellow Jewish brothers and sisters. Please do not call their jobs. Please do not call their families. I hope to God you have been doing that. No? What is this? Dave, stop talking about Mia. Why are you saying that? Why are you guys trying to distract me? Joking. Okay, so Gemma, you're not. Somebody said let Gemma up. Gemma's not even in the queue. And listen, I know Gemma's number one beef. At least I think. I shouldn't say I know anything because I really don't. Is that whole Kapora and Coptic thing? Hi, Gemma.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Yes, you're right about my number one beef. And I've missed your lives because of my bedtime, but I've heard. So thank you.
What have you heard?
Well, I mean, Dave, look, people can say whatever they want about you. You've been consistent for 2 years on where you stand on, standing up against anti-Semitism, against these jihadis and all of those things. You haven't changed at all.
I agree. I agree. I don't know.
And I don't know
I'm
what
not.
Other people's issues are. I don't understand why Daniela decided to befriend really bad anti-Semites. It bothers me. You know this. We've talked about it. So
Can I tell you something that was eye-opening to me? First of all, I had no clue who Goyfather was. That's number one. Number two, I was live one night, maybe 3 or 4 nights ago, and I said, look, I'm going to go to the other app. I'll be back in an hour. And as I was live on the other app, somebody messaged me, and it wasn't Jackie, ironically, and said, look at Jackie's last video. And it's the video that's on my story, and it's Kapora talking shit on me for platforming Julian, which is fine. You want to criticize me, no problem. But for Jackie to edit it together and have him drop all the pro-Israelis to bash Jews, it was just eye-opening to me. So I'm thinking that, okay, maybe there's people that did not see that video. And
Hold on,
Danielle,
can I talk about that for a second?
just one more thing and then I'll let you go. For Daniela to come in here and say, I was there the whole time, she was sitting right there. So she knew about the video and she still sits with that fucking idiot?
It doesn't make any sense. That video, just so you know, to kind of put things in order, that night, that he had Goy Father up on the panel, and I don't know if you have the recording, but he actually says in that recording, I'm going to come after, give me your Discord to Goy Father. This is the biggest schnazi on the app. Give me your Discord. I'm going to like message you. I'm done with Islam. I'm coming after Judaism. Okay, I don't give a fuck if it's for entertainment purposes for him or if he means it. I don't give a fuck, especially during that time. Okay, it was the next day, Dave, that Randy had put up that picture of the Assyrians in the trash can. I did tell him to take it down. It's not right. Whatever. It was the next day that this man told me I needed to apologize. I said, fuck you. You need to apologize to not only me, but the whole Jewish community that saw what you paneled last night and how you were behaving. And it wasn't just him. It was all the people in his comments, you know, that regularly went there. That was the night before they got into the big fight and were nasty and abusive to me and other people. Just to put it like the time in order, that video that you're talking about.
And just fast forward just a little bit until the last like 2 or 3 weeks. I forget where I went. Maybe it was the weekend I went to Chicago. I don't even know where I was, but I was away from the app for about 3 days. And I don't know if it was Chicago or somewhere else. Regardless, doesn't really matter. But I was away from the app for 3 days, and I come back, and your name is getting dragged, and fucking paparazzi's name is getting dragged. And that to me, that was just some like a light bulb went off. Something is off here, and it did not make sense. So she was criticizing you, and this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. She's criticizing you for sitting with Dapper. Okay.
That's fine,
Meanwhile,
whatever. Dapper's my friend.
well, that's not the point. The point is she's criticizing you for sitting with Dapper as she's sitting there, she's sitting there with people that said the most horrendous things to you and is on record as saying anti-Semitic things. How does that make sense?
Well, it hurt my feelings initially, and now I'm just like, whatever. Remember how she used to say, I'll defend any Jew, I don't care. Now it's, I'll defend anybody in this group, I don't care. So that's her new group of people. And that's that. I just try to stay away. I don't like when they talk badly about me, though, and half the time I don't hear it, but sometimes I do. I don't know. I've missed your lives. But you've been consistent against anti-Semitism. You've been pro-Israel since I've known you, almost 2 years.
Well, I appreciate that. But I will say I get the criticism of platforming. I platform everybody. Once again, I'm open to that criticism. I have no problem with it. But the one thing I have never done is what they did over there and drop the Jewish people so anti-Semitic assholes could talk shit on Jewish people. I've never done that, and there is no way around it. It's in the video on my story that's what they did over there.
They did, and I was also, that night, I was in the comments begging to come up. I don't even know the Talmud. You know I'm not religious. But right. I know I researched what he was saying and I wanted to come up. I wasn't allowed to come up. It was honestly like just so disgusting. And then they held anti-Semitic lives for months. And then it kind of calmed down. Then they decided to platform the Schnazi fake rabbi for a little bit. And then that's when everybody really started fighting. And it was known as the Christians versus the Jews, which I think the Christians generally stand with the Jews and vice versa, generally speaking. but that's
I'm
what
with
was
you.
going on. And they were just bashing each other, and I don't understand it. I don't understand why I get bashed, why they do these things. I don't know why they're bashing you.
Well, that I'm not really. Once again, the only thing that caught my attention is whenever somebody is saying that I'm the problem, that I'm the one causing fighting or fighting with Jews,
How?
when that person has fought with, I don't know, 99% of the people that I know on this app. So it is what it is.
How are you? How? Like, what's the justification for how you're?
I don't know, Gemma.
Me neither.
And then the other thing that made me come back live was the criticism of criticizing her. I shouldn't do it because of what happened in Australia. Meanwhile, after 10-7, she has fought with, I don't know, about 9 dozen different Jewish people on this app. So that's what made me start back up.
Eventually, everybody will make peace. Remember, Dave? You know how that goes, Dave.
Yeah, but Gemma, whenever you know what, Gemma,
What do you think?
nothing. We'll see what happens. Okay,
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Gemma,
Mark's
it
one
is
of my best friends on the app, and he wants everybody to be peaceful. I'll be peaceful. I'm not going to open up lives and this and that and whatever, but I'll also
but you'll
stand my
join
ground.
them. You'll join them. You'll
Yes,
join
I'll be in the
Dave's Daily
comments.
Drama Holiday Marathon,
Yeah, I'll join.
sponsored by no one as of right
Oh,
now.
and the people that pretend like they don't want to join, by the way, they're joining on troll accounts, and that's a fucking fact. Okay,
What?
9 times
Meaning
out of
what?
10. Meaning the people that say, "Oh, I don't want to watch the drama. I don't want to be involved in the drama." We should
Yeah, I'm
only
not
be
worried about
talking
that.
about this, that, and the other, and we should. And I'm actually going to open up later about some anti-Semitism stuff happening around the world and Jews getting unalive. But the people that sit there and claim that they're just so righteous, no, they're listening. They're listening on troll accounts.
Am I allowed to show up to your live?
Anytime you want.
Really? Can I bring my Dave's Daily Drama Holiday Marathon poster?
I mean, sure.
No, I'm
But
kidding,
I was,
Gemma. I'm
I want to
kidding. I'm
discuss, I
kidding,
want to discuss
Gemma.
with my
Gemma.
IT professor. Did you hear about that? I don't know if you heard about that yet.
Yes, I did. I did. Jesse Waters talked about it. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any connection to what happened at Brown?
I don't know. They're literally not saying anything. I'm going to do another dive into it after I get off here, actually, but they're not saying very much. He got unalived in his home. No, there's no suspect. I don't know where his family was. He has 2 kids and a wife. Don't know if they were home. Like there's just like no details.
I'll tell you what, that Brown University, I have never seen a law enforcement organization look so unorganized and look so silly. And at some point, Kash Patel, once again, he's catching a lot of heat regardless. But at some point, he has to say, "Step aside, you guys are done here," and they have
Right.
to take over.
You do know he yelled Allahu Akbar. Like one of the reporters kept probing and probing the police when they were like taking questions and they wouldn't answer the question.
Gemma, I have said multiple times, you have heard me say it. My biggest fear is Islam, but the second biggest fear that we should have is a government or these agencies covering up for the shit that they do. That's what happened in London. That easily could happen here in these blue states and blue cities. And that is a huge worry of mine.
It's a big worry of mine, especially living in a liberal city. And can I just say one thing about
Sure.
Australia? You know how they're giving this man, and yes, he did save people, and he is a bit of a hero, right?
Mhm.
However, I just want to say one thing because somebody brought this up to me earlier, and I want to say it because there's 170 people in here.
Mhm.
Should we be oh so grateful for the Yahtzees because Schindler saved some Jews?
That's
Do you
that's a
understand what I'm saying?
Well, my response has been this. So that day on that beach in Sydney, 66% of the Muslims we know about were terrorists. There were 2 shooters and 1 hero. Okay, so 66% is still a high number. All right, 2 out of every 3, that's not good number. So them coming up and celebrating that once again, is he definitely a Muslim? Let's say he is, no problem. There's still 2 out of 3 of the Muslims that we know about on that day. They were trying to kill Jews. There's no way around it.
Absolutely. And, it's not confirmed that he's Muslim, quote unquote. They did interview his mom and she was wearing a hijab. So,
Okay, let's give him
like
credit.
he is.
Yay!
But still, like,
Yay!
right. I'm
Only
tired of
30.
everything centering around that.
Right, exactly. I mean, once again, if you're somebody that practices that religion and you come on my broadcast or any other broadcast, it's got to be hard defending this bullshit. It is. It cannot be easy. And if your go-to talking point is 33% of the Muslims that day were very good people, okay, then I'll give it to you. But it's still 2 of the 3 were trying to kill Jews, and there's no way around that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep. But
All right,
Dave,
John. What?
thank
Tell me.
you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being consistent.
I
And
appreciate you, Gemma, as always.
I never really get to see your lives, but
They're on YouTube,
thanks.
baby.
I know. And they're
You're
long, and people will be like, watch this live, and I'll pull it up, and it's like 3 hours. I'm like, anywhere I should fast forward to? But okay.
All
I'll
right.
talk to you later.
All right, bye, Gemma.
Bye.
One of the nicest people on this app. And there was a time where I remember this, where me and another person were frustrated with Gemma. And there just came a point where we're like, Gemma is too sweet for this app. She's too nice. And I just accepted it. And I love Gemma 100%. Gemma is an amazing person. And she's awesome. That's all. All right, so summary, once again, the ball is in the court of whomever is listening. All right? Run your mouth. Okay? I start up another live and we start this back up. No biggie. I have no problem with it. Okay? Don't talk shit. You want to criticize me for platforming Julian? No problem. Talk about it all you want. But if you're going to sit there and bitch and moan that you cannot be criticized because of what happened in Australia, dumb as fuck. If you're going to sit there and say that I'm the one fighting with Jews, what? How is that possible? Once again, we made a list. Very simple. I have fought with 2 Jewish people. One wasn't much of a fight. I put that bitch Z Justice in his place. Have not seen him since. Not one person messaged me after that and said, look, I respect him. Same thing. I've had one person, okay, to her credit, message me and say, Dave, you have dragged her enough. I love you, but can you stop? And I stopped until Yakir came in and said, why are you talking about my wife when nobody was talking about his wife? All right, guys. All right, fair enough. Listen, I'm not going to get it. Okay, Mark said it. I see MW Mom. My criticism of Z was very simple. Okay? He came in here, and just so you guys know that are defending him, there's a video on one of my pages where he is bashing me, calling me anti-Semitic, all right, for 15 minutes on somebody's panel. All right, so do with that as you please, doesn't really matter. But he came up here, we had it out one day, and it is what it is. Rumor has it he has retired, but that's that. I don't know, don't really give a fuck. All right, but Mark, I get it, Mark. Okay, so let's look at the scoreboard. I have fought with two Jewish people here. Now, people talk shit. I ignore 99% of it. So two people under my name, and if you guys want, if you want, you could give me some names that Daniela has fought with on this app. There's Court, there's Dapper, there's Rabbit, there's Hamar, there's Holzer. So it is what it is. All right, that's just off the top of my fucking head. And that's that. However, she has been going to bat for anti Semitic assholes. Josh, she fought with you, Josh? Oh yeah, I could see that, Josh. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. She fought with Tina at one point. Apparently, she fought with Jewish Bacon Queen, but Jewish Bacon Queen has talked shit on me, so I mean, it is what it is. Who? She's fought with Lolly.
You don't know what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Hold on one second.
Plastic surgery, who knows?
All right, Lolly. I don't think you know you were here. We were talking about plastic surgery there. I'm sorry, Tina. You're 100% right. Sorry about that, Tina. I apologize. I'm so out of the drama. I don't what the conversation is about. Oh, stop it. Okay, fought with JJ. She fought with Maddie? I never understood the Maddie fight, to be honest. I remember everybody criticizing Maddie. And to me, Maddie just comes off as, I don't know, a young chick that just, I don't know. I thought that was dumb. Ham. Look at all these names. And all you people that were in NYC Joe's chat talking shit on me, okay, saying I'm the problem, all right? And where the fuck are the pictures? Should I fucking read out some of the names that are in there talking shit? Where the fuck is it? Well, I don't. Kapara is kind of. Kapara and Daniela are like brothers and sisters. All right, so Window's another one. Very good. All right, so bottom line, me, Kai's, Jordan, Rachel. You just imagine being in NYC's Joe's chat. No beef with that man, but imagine being over there in that chat and talking shit on me as if I'm the problem, defending Daniela. Okay, you're in here on your lurk accounts, and to their defense, maybe they're new, but there's a very long list of people that your hero, Daniela has fought with. But I'm the problem. Wake the fuck up. Oh, too funny. So I ended the last live, and I said, "Look, enjoy the chaos." And once again, if it was just talking shit on me, I would not be live. But the two things that caught my eye was shouldn't talk shit because of Australia. So nobody could call you out for your bullshit. That's weird. And that I'm the problem fighting with Jews. Come on. Let's be real. All right. So I'm done with this live. Ball is in their court. Any language, any fucking language they talk about me in. Just open up another live. No problem. Gorgeous, what are you doing? You guys are funny. And somebody said, and once again, I have no problem reading messages that are sent to me. I will never reveal who said it. Coptic was anti-Semitic yesterday, if you didn't hear. Let me see if there's more. And they were just very nice messages. All right, so, and that's the problem. Let's just be 100% honest. That is the problem. That is the problem. Is she made her bed, now she has to lay in it, and she knows she looks dumb. Okay, she is not a dumb person. Okay, so don't get it twisted. I'm not calling the woman dumb. Okay, but you do look dumb that for however many years you're on this app defending Jewish people. Okay, and you have to defend that? How does that make sense? Tina says, Dave, please stop. Tell me more. Let's all make up. This only goes one of two ways. One, she never mentions my name again, along with that slob that she sits with. And nothing, it's over. All right? She will never sit here again. All right, Yakir. Okay. So one of two things happens. One, she never speaks about me. Or two, I fire this fucker back up and start this party all over. Not Mia saying check IG. All right, there's so many interesting people in the queue. I'm just going to end this now. Okay, because why you mad? I see why you mad. B Loves in the fucking queue. I mean, come on. Bring him up! No. No, because why you mad is a troll, number one, and you guys need to accept her for who she is. She's a troll that enjoys getting a reaction out of dumb people. And she's very good at it. And I appreciate her. And she went, I reposted it to my story. Why you mad? I 100%, it's on one of my, I don't know if it's this account or another one, but I did repost it. She's consistently a troll, 100%. All right, so that's that. This ends this episode of Dave's Daily Drama Holiday Marathon special, sponsored by Mia. And that's that. I'm done. Dave, you doing too much. Tell me more, Mia. Okay, just laughing emojis. Happy Hanukkah indeed. Okay. Dave, Daniela, no scared of no one. Guess what? Yakir, Dave, no scared of no one too. Point blank. Put that on a t-shirt. Dave, no one, scared no one too. All right. I'll be back live later on. I love you all. Appreciate you all. And behave.